Did you know that some habits we never questioned when we were younger can quietly affect our health as we age? Now, before you jump conclusions, this is not about fear, shame, or judgment. It's about awareness. It's about understanding how the male body changes after 60 and why listening to those changes matters more now than ever before. Many older men experience discomfort, confusion, or quiet health issues they don't talk about, not because they're rare, but because they're personal. And silence often leads to misunderstanding. As men grow older, the body doesn't stop working, but it works differently. The bladder becomes less flexible. The prostate may enlarge. Hormone levels shift. Nerves respond more slowly. Things that once felt automatic now require intention. Ignoring these changes doesn't make them disappear. It only makes the consequences quieter, slower, and sometimes harder to trace back to their cause. That's why education at this stage of life isn't weakness. It's wisdom. One of the most overlooked issues is something as simple as timing and preparation. Holding urine before or during solo activity might seem harmless, but after 60, it can create pressure the body can't handle as easily. Trapped urine, irritation, infections, and discomfort don't happen overnight. They build quietly. The body gives small signals first, a sense of urgency, pressure, or discomfort. Those signals are not something to push through. They are something to respect. Another common issue comes from habits formed decades ago. Tight grip, fast motion, rushing the experience. What once felt effective can now work against the nervous system. Excess pressure can dull sensitivity. Speed can strain the heart and blood vessels. Over time, the body adapts in ways that reduce pleasure instead of enhancing it. Slowing down isn't losing control. It's regaining it. Pleasure doesn't disappear with age. It simply asks for a different approach. Then there's the prostate, an organ many men only think about when something goes wrong. Pain, pressure, burning, changes in urination, these are not things to ignore or normalize. The body whispers before it shouts. Continuing habits despite discomfort doesn't prove strength. It delays healing. Paying attention early can prevent long-term problems that take much longer to recover from later. What you use also matters more now. Aging skin is thinner, more sensitive, and slower to heal. Chemicals, harsh products, unclean tools, or unsafe objects can cause irritation, infection, or injury that lingers far longer than expected. Small choices made in private moments can quietly protect health or quietly damage it. Care and gentleness are no longer optional. They're essential. Timing plays a role too. Masturbating right before sleep without allowing the body to settle can interfere with rest, circulation, and recovery. Older nervous systems need more time to reset. A few minutes of calm breathing, light movement, or hydration afterward can make the difference between restful sleep and waking up sore, tired, or uncomfortable. None of this means masturbation is wrong or unhealthy in old age. It is part of being human. But like everything else later in life, it deserves more awareness, more respect, and more kindness toward the body you live in. What worked at 30 may not work the same way at 70, and that's okay. Change doesn't mean decline. It means adjustment. Aging well isn't about giving things up. It's about doing them wisely. Listening to your body. Making small changes that protect your health, your confidence, and your quality of life. Real strength now isn't about pushing through discomfort. It's about knowing when to slow down, when to adapt, and when to take care of what matters most. If something you heard today made you pause, question a habit, or see your body differently, that's a good thing. Awareness is the first step toward better health. You deserve comfort, dignity, and peace at every stage of life. And taking care of yourself now is one of the most powerful choices you can make.